Yo, what is good, people of YouTube? Welcome back to another video. This one is a big ode, paying respect, but also seeing a childhood person that I really admired, really look up to, really respected, and just really enjoyed seeing his career blossom, Shia LaBeouf. He's been going viral for his table read at a little celebrity get together. It was like Fast Times at Ridgemont High live table read. Somebody edited together all of his scenes, and so I just want to watch the whole thing and react to it with you guys to see, just how serious this man takes his craft. And it's a beautiful thing. Everybody else was just kind of reading, but Shia was literally trying to take it to the highest tier and be like, yo, I'm a goated actor, So let's check this one out. Let's see what Shia's into. Let's get right into this one.
Got nothing to say? You're a big dick, buddy.
In the tense moment that follows, no one in the class is sure what might happen.
Look at Sean Penn. Everyone in the comments is like, yo, peep Sean Penn, because Sean Penn actually played Shia's character in the actual movie. And so Sean Penn's like, bruh, Shia is going crazy with it, So keep an eye out for him.
Hand simply turns away from Jeff
You're a
Spicoli
big
as he
dick,
ceases
buddy.
to exist and coolly continues his lecture.
I've taken the time to print up a complete schedule of class quizzes and the chapters they cover.
It's crazy how high def Shia's camera is as well. It's not some webcam. It's very crispy quality. So I don't know if Shia's pretty tech savvy or whatever, but it's a clean visual.
Please pass them back to the desk behind you.
Hand begins passing out stacks of purple mimeograph sheets. Still standing in the doorway, hyperventilating with 15-year-old adrenaline, is Jeff Spicoli. After a time, he fishes a few bits of his ad card out of the wastebasket and huffs out of the room.
Shia's tattoos hurt my feelings a little bit, because it's a crazy thing. He literally got his torso tatted for a movie role as a cholo gangster. This man takes it way too far, but he's serious about his craft. Live and die by your craft type guy.
Interior, the blue Mustang, night. Jeff Spicoli is behind the wheel. Sitting next to him is little Charles, L.C. Jefferson's young brother. They're smoking grass and holding Lowenbrow beers in between their legs. The radio is blasting, the music of Rick James.
Hey, slow down, this is my brother's car.
I thought he was out of town.
He is.
Okay, well then don't relax.
They speed off down Ridgemont.
You seen the new Playboy?
No, what's going on?
Suzanne Summers' tits.
Yeah?
I like sex.
Yeah? Wonderful.
Hey, we just missed a turn on for the party.
Spicoli curls his fingers onto one of the Mustang steering wheel bubbles and whips it clockwise. The idea is to turn off
Shia's
onto a
vibing, bro.
side street and head back to the party. But instead, the car swings in a complete circle, a circle that includes a bright yellow fire hydrant. The hydrant rips the side of the car open like a can of tuna. There's a silent moment of terror.
Are you okay?
Outside the smashed car, a Granada jock passes Spicoli and LC.
Fuck you! My brother is gonna kill us, he's gonna kill you, and then he's gonna kill me, he's gonna kill us.
Yes, but my mother would say be happy for the good things.
My brother is gonna shit.
Okay, but, relax.
First he's gonna shit, and then he's gonna kill us.
We'll figure it out. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna shit or is he gonna kill us?
He's gonna shit, then he's gonna kill us.
Valid. That's a valid point. It's a valid point. Okay, all right. Well, listen. I'll tell you what. My father fixes televisions, and I got so many tools.
You can't fix this car, Spicoli. You can't fix it.
I can fix every piece of this car.
Angle on the blue Mustang, waffled and mangled, is just inches away.
The intensity of Shia LaBeouf. Play no games.
Scrap iron.
I can fix every piece of this car.
Interior U.S. History class, day. The third attendance bell rings and Mr. Hand strides to the front of the class. He locks the door and notices something very different. Angle on Jeff Spicoli, bright and clear-eyed, sitting in the front row. His hands are clasped in front of him on the desk. His textbook is open to the proper page. Mr. Hand is suspicious, but continues with class.
Now, in 1898, Spain owned Cuba outright. Cubans were in a constant state of revolt.
There's a brief knock on the door. Mr. Hand flips his head around like McGarrett. He approaches the door like a cat.
Who is it? Mr. Pizza. Again? Mr. Pizza, sir.
Hand swings the door open out of curiosity. In walks a young man in a Mr. Pizza delivery shirt.
Who ordered the double cheese, sausage, and bologna? It's me.
The delivery man takes the pizza, sets it on the desk as Spicoli whips out some crumbled dollars. Then he produces yet another crumbled dollar and presses it into the delivery man's hand.
Am I hallucinating here? Just what the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm learning about Cuba. I am feeding myself, sir. I was thinking about this, Mr. Hand. If I'm here and you're here, doesn't that make it a shared space and shared time?
Mr. Hand is so furious he's almost shaking.
Well, I thought I'd order us a pizza from this man, and so you can have some. Just leave me some of the pepperoni.
Mr. Hand snatches up the pizza and starts to throw it in the waste.
It's a good point. It's a shared space. Should be allowed to order pizza in school.
Then he thinks better and heads for the door. He opens it just as a gang of young stoners walk past.
There's the pizza. Totally.
Mr. Hand pushes the pizza into their hands and slams the door.
Oh, wait, save some for me, bud.
And you, my friend, I'll see you in a 2-hour detention every afternoon this week.
Spicoli eases back in his chair, shrugs. It's a good idea at the time. Interior, the cold room. There are 6 examination tables in the cold room. Each of them contains a cadaver covered by a white sheet. Mr. Vargas has gathered the class around one table.
Henry Golding, handsome Asian
He
man.
fingers the edge of the white sheet
Represent.
as he talks.
Let's go.
As you know, all the bodies in this room have recently deceased human biostructures. Yes, Randy.
Who are these guys?
Most of them were derelicts, Randy. They sold their right for a medical examination of their bodies for money. Something like $30, I believe. Isn't that right, Dr. Miles Miller?
$25.
$25 is pretty good.
Interior Jeff Spicoli's room, night. We see Spicoli attempting to tie his father's fat paisley tie. He stops to take a hit from his bum, all the while talking on the phone.
Hey, but what's in this stuff you put in here? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Shia just looks like a hurting artist.
Yeah, does that cause brain damage? No, all right. It's like jasmine or another herb, another mint or something. Yeah, bitchin'.
Suddenly, the door to his room flies open, and Spicoli's little brother Curtis bursts in.
No way, Curtis.
You have company, Jeff.
Listen, if you don't knock, I can't hear you.
Curtis slams the door and leaves. A moment later, there is a knock.
There, now, look, that's better. Come in.
The door swings open and Jeff Spicoli sits in stone shock at the sight before him. There, standing in the doorway of his room, is Mr. Hand.
Were you going somewhere tonight, Jeff?
Tonight, yeah, it was a graduation dance. It's the last big event for us for the year.
Well, I'm afraid we've got some things to discuss here, Jeff. According to my calculations, Mr. Spicoli, you wasted a total of 8 hours of my time this year.
Oh.
And now I have the unique pleasure of squaring our account. Tonight, you and I are going to talk in great detail about the Davis Agreement. Now, if you can just turn to chapter 47 of Lord of Truth and Liberty.
It's in my locker.
Well, then I'm glad I remembered to bring an extra copy just for you.
Dissolved to interior Spicoli's room hours later. Wearily, Spicoli is trying to grasp the material.
Jefferson, he goes before the people. He's saying, these rules, these are not cool rules. We need cooler rules. Basically, right? And because we don't want to end up bogus. So that's sort of where we are also, if you think about it. We need cooler rules so that we don't end up bogus.
Yeah, very close, Jeff.
Oh.
I think I've made my point with you tonight.
Do you find that you have a guy like me in your class every year? Somebody who you point at and make a show of, make an example of for the other kids?
Well, you'll find out next year.
No. When I graduate space class, I'm never coming over to this side of the hill ever again.
Well, that's if you graduate.
You gonna fail me?
Mr. Hand pauses a moment, then breaks into the nearest approximation of a grin we have seen all year. It isn't much, but it's noticeable. His lips crinkle at the end.
No worries, Spicoli. No problem.
All right. Aloha, Mr. Hand.
Slow dissolve, interior, Ridgemont Mall. School is out, and it's summer business as usual at the Ridgemont Mall.
Look at Shia.
We see the same stores, the same packs of kids roaming the three tiers. Fade to black. The end.
Hey, it's a wrap.
We just do.
It's a wrap. We did it. We made it. Thank you guys all, everybody. Tremendous cast. I smell a remake. And
Dave,
thank you to everyone.
Can we just take it from the top and do it one more time?
Like, there's a lot to be drawn from people that take their craft very, very seriously. And Shia is one of those people from the get. Hope he's doing well.